That was a great victory for our team today. Tough opponent, and we had a lot of respect for them coming in, and they were very difficult to prepare for. Very well coached team, and I'm so proud of our players for putting in the work to prepare to put themselves in a position to earn a great victory for our program today. So real happy for our players.
Matthew, you seem to be very confident in going with 10, even all 11 players that were early on. I think you substituted 5 in, 5 out.
Yeah, we were hoping that our depth could be quality today, and we were hoping that that could be an advantage. I was extremely cautious, worried, if that's a better word, about their top players. Shawnee's just an unbelievable player, and I really felt like we had to make depth a factor today, and we hadn't played in a game where we could really tell whether we had quality depth or not. But today, I think it paid off for us. I think we were able to make it work to our advantage.
Matthew, rebounding and second chance points.
Yeah, we really tried to focus on becoming a great offensive rebounding team, and we have the athletes to do it. We just have to focus on that. We have to work really hard. That has to be, we talked about a sincere effort to offensive rebound today. You couldn't act like you were going to the boards. You had to go in there and get some, and so that was a big thing for us, second chance points, because Louisville is a great defensive team. They just make it so hard on you to run anything that looks really fluid and looks good. They do a great job of knowing your personnel and making it difficult on you. So I didn't think we played a very pretty offensive game today, but some of those offensive boards and putbacks were awfully big for us when Louisville was making us struggle to score.
Was that another day at the office for Adia, or did you sense something a little more personal about her approach this week and her performance today?
I think Adia was really focused today, and she's a good player. That's clear to everybody in the building, and a talented player. And I don't think there's any doubt that she sensed this is a big game. It's a big rivalry and a big game. And she was tremendously focused and prepared well, and I thought she played a beautiful game.
What about your defense today?
I thought it was good. I thought that we needed to try to do our very best to pressure Louisville as much as we could and try to wear them down. We tried to make someone other than Shawnee handle the ball, and that was a real big emphasis in the game, and I thought our players did a good job of that, and we played tough defense.
How were you able to limit them to 5 of 19 3-point shooting tonight?
Well, listen, they're a really good team, and the shots fell for us today, and they got more open shots than I would have preferred, I can tell you that. But it's just a tough game. You know, last year they beat us really bad, and a lot of their threes went in, and they did a great job creating that. It's tough when Schimmel gets the ball and you double team her, and she can throw it all the way across the court under tremendous pressure. You're just going to give up some open shots. They're a difficult team to play, difficult team to prepare for, and I was really proud of our players for grinding out a tough victory.
What did you think of the crowd today?
Oh, it's fantastic. You just can't I can't put it into words how grateful I am to be at a place where people care and people will come out and support us, and it was a fantastic crowd and fantastic basketball game for Kentucky, and really grateful for everybody, and hope we can get a big crowd down for the Duke game.
The rivalry hasn't given us close games, but it has grown, and just the crowds the last couple of years, you kind of discuss it in that event, that both programs and all they've done.
I think it's really tremendous. You know, that thing over in Louisville last year was unreal. The people that showed up for that game, and obviously Louisville put it on us really good. And, you know, I think the game was closer today than the margin. I think it was a tough game, and really good players on both sides, and it is exciting time for women's basketball here in the Commonwealth.
What did today tell you about your team that maybe you didn't know in the first 7 games?
Well, I thought our players had played very hard. We were clearly superior in all 7 games, and so you just don't know until you go up against an opponent like this. And I think it showed us that we were able to get prepared and get ready for a tough opponent. It definitely helped that it was at home and we had all that support and the energy in the building. But I still think we have a ways to go and we need to work to get better. But I'm awfully proud because I'm telling you, this was a miserable week for me trying the unknown. I just don't like that. It's really, really difficult. I had no idea how the game was going to go. No one had played them with Shawnee and Monique. And the A&M had pressured them, but they weren't playing in the game. So I just did not have a good feel for what might happen. So I think it showed that we could get ready for a big game, and it's a great rivalry, and we respect the heck out of them.
Matthew, obviously Victoria was a great player. Do you feel like you're a little more balanced, a little harder to key on this year with playing so many players?
I thought, I was so happy that Victoria played here and grateful for her contributions, but I really thought coming into the season that we had a chance to be better. I don't know if we will be or not. We won 53 games in 2 years, her junior and senior year, and went to an Elite Eight. I don't know if that will do that. I think we have a chance to be better because of what you just brought up. I think we have, as you can see today, when we subbed 5 at a time, there wasn't a tremendous drop-off in defensive pressure. Louisville's so tough on defense, we looked like we didn't know what we were doing a lot of times on offense, but I thought defensively we were able to keep the pressure on them pretty good. And I think that gives us a chance to be a pretty tough team.
Going back to the rebounding a little bit, you guys have 4 guards out there for a lot of the game today. What kind of effort does it take when you have that kind of personnel out there to do what you did on the court?
It takes tremendous effort, but you have to think about it. Adi is a very good athlete. Castine just never stops. She just never gives up. She never stops. Bria Goss never stops, never gives up. And so you have some high motors out there going to the boards. Bernicia had a huge offensive board and put back. Just everybody stayed true to a real big part of our game plan was the offensive rebound today. And so I think we've got a chance to get a little bit better. Our post players are sort of young. I think Asia Bishop and Brashay Ali can come on. I just didn't think they were quite ready for this level game today, and that's why we played so much 4 guard. But it's a good luxury to have, and there may be some games where that works for us, and there may be some games where we have to play a little bit bigger. But they sure played hard today.
Matthew, from a confidence and a momentum standpoint, you beat a top 10 team, you beat a rival team by 20. Can that make this quicker for you to get to be that good team you think you can be?
Well, it can. It can. I think any positive experience you have to be real aware of what you can take out of it to help you get better, and what you have to make certain you don't get satisfied with. You can't get satisfied at this point in the season. It's still very, very early. And so I think we can take something from it, and it'll be a real fun day today, and we'll be real happy tonight. But the scheduling genius that I am, we now have to, we'll just get to enjoy this for a few hours, and then we'll have to turn our sights on Duke, and that's a really tough game there and a high-ranked opponent. And so we don't have a lot of time to stop and smell the roses on this one. We gotta get back to work tomorrow and get ready for a tough Duke opponent, but we're happy as heck today.
We got time for one more. Anybody?
If you were told prior to the game that Louisville and Kentucky would have had equal turnovers and Louisville actually had 3 more shots on the go than you folks, how would you have thought this game would turn out?
I wouldn't have thought that it would turn out too good. I thought we needed to win the turn. I thought we needed to take care of it and turn them over. But we shot the ball great today. And when 2 good teams go at it and one shoots really good and they can beat the other. So we just had a real good day shooting the ball, and I'm proud of the players and proud we got the victory.
All right, thank you guys.